Hola amigos, ¿cómo están ustedes? Bienvenidos de vuelta una vez más a este increíble canal de noticias Venezuela News. Muchas gracias por estar aquí presente una vez más en este increíble y maravilloso canal que está creciendo como espuma. En esta oportunidad, mi gente, les tengo una información importante sobre el condado de Fulton y además les traigo una recopilación de videos importantes que acaba de subir, subió hace un día el Donald Trump a través de su cuenta de Instagram, donde da ciertos mensajes importantes y se los traduje en español para todos ustedes. Espero que disfruten muchísimo este video bastante importante que les voy a mostrar. Y nada, espero que me regalen un like como forma de apoyo a este canal, que se suscriban y que compartamos este video en las redes sociales. Así que sin más nada que agregar, comencemos. Vamos a comenzar con la primera información de última hora. El juicio de Donald Trump en Georgia será televisado en vivo. La prueba se transmitirá en vivo en YouTube y comenzará el 4 de marzo del 2024. El jueves, el juez del Tribunal Superior, Scott McKeith, reveló que el juicio del expresidente Donald Trump por interferencia electoral en el condado de Fulton, Georgia, se transmitirá en vivo en el canal de YouTube del tribunal. Este es otro ejemplo de que su caso en Georgia es diferente del resto. Según Forbes, ni el Tribunal Penal de Manhattan, ni los tribunales federales de Washington, D.C. y Florida, donde el expresidente será juzgado, permiten cámaras. El caso del condado de Fulton también fue la primera vez que el expresidente se vio obligado a tomarse una fotografía policial, después de entregarse a la cárcel de Fulton el 24 de agosto. La imagen fue lanzada al público el mismo día. Donald Trump dijo en una declaración al juez Scott: "Entiendo que tengo derecho a comparecer personalmente en mi lectura de cargos y que tengo derecho a que me lean las acusaciones en audiencia pública", continuó. "He discutido los cargos en la acusación y esta renuncia a comparecer en la lectura de cargos con mi abogado Steve Shadow y entiendo completamente la naturaleza de los delitos acusados y mi derecho a comparecer en la lectura de cargos". Ahora, señores, les tengo unos videos bastante importantes que acaba de lanzar Donald Trump en su cuenta de Instagram. Se los traduje en español y vamos a comenzar con esta. Donald Trump dice a los republicanos: "Espero que estés viendo esto. No nos vamos a cansar hasta obtener la victoria en 2024. Miren este video.
I hope that Republican district attorneys and attorney generals throughout the country are closely watching the tremendous weaponization of justice that is being utilized against me. There's never been anything like it. But you ought to watch, and frankly, it's an eye for an eye, or it's fight fire with fire. What they're doing to our country is amazing. So Republicans, I hope you're watching."
En otro video muy importante también, Donald Trump dice: "Con todo el respeto al senador de Georgia, Colton Moore, merece los agradecimientos y felicitaciones debido a que este senador que ven en pantalla fue el primer senador que se ha enfrentado a la fiscal del distrito de Fulton, Fani Willis. Fue el primer senador, señores, que va a crear una legislación para poder investigar los fondos que ha recibido esta fiscal". Miren este video.
Highly respected Georgia State Senator Colton Moore deserves thanks and congratulations of everyone for having the courage and conviction to fight the radical left lunatics who are so badly hurting the great state of Georgia and, frankly, the USA itself. Failed DA Fani Willis, who has allowed Atlanta and Fulton County to become a record-setting murder and violent crime war zone with almost no retribution for those murderers, shockingly indicted your favorite president, me, for a perfect phone call. She is very bad for America. She is very bad for Georgia. And the bottom line is we're going to win. We're going to turn our country around. I want to thank the great people of Georgia for putting up with this crap. Thank you.
Ahora bien, les quiero mostrar un video de una entrevista que hizo el ex presentador de Fox News, Tucker Carlson, con el primer ministro de Hungría. El primer ministro de Hungría dice que se necesita nuevamente a Donald Trump para acabar con la guerra de Ucrania y para volver la paz y la diplomacia en el mundo. Miren lo que dijo él.
So if you were in charge of NATO, if you were, say, Joe Biden, what would your next move be in the war in Ukraine? What would you do?
Peace, immediately. Call back Trump. That's the only way out.
Call back Trump.
Call back Trump. Because, you can criticize him for many reasons. I understand all the discussion, but the best foreign policy of the recent several decades belonged to him. He did not initiate any new war.
Yes.
He treated nicely the North Koreans and Russia, even the Chinese. He delivered a policy which was the best one for Middle East, Abraham Accords.
Yes.
So that was a very good foreign policy. He's criticized that he's not educated enough to understand the word. This is not the case. Facts count, and his foreign policy was the best one for the world in the last several decades I have seen. And if he would have been the president at the moment of the Russian invasion started, no, it would be not possible to do that by the Russians. So Trump is the man who can save the Western world and probably the human beings in the globe as well.
Además, Donald Trump habla sobre la entrevista de Tucker Carlson que ha rompido récord a nivel mundial, señores. La entrevista de Tucker Carlson con Donald Trump se convierte en una de las entrevistas más vistas en la historia del mundo, inclusive superando a Oprah Winfrey con Michael Jackson. Esto fue lo que dijo el presidente.
Wow, my interview with Tucker Carlson has turned out to be the single most watched video and interview in the history of the world, I guess. Such a great honor to have participated. 262 million views and counting, more than doubling the longtime reigning champ, the Oprah Winfrey interview of Michael Jackson. So I want to congratulate Tucker and I want to thank everyone. Thank you very much.
El presidente dice que vamos a ganar. No se desespere. Los republicanos que están esperando una victoria contundente contra estos demócratas. Él dice lo siguiente de que ganaremos, que no se desesperen y que vamos a la victoria. Esto fue lo que dijo.
Please realize that all of these indictments and lawsuits against me are conceived and run by radical left Democrats, the same lunatics that are destroying our country. The indictments and litigation are highly partisan election interference. Now we're in a partially corrupt system of justice. We call it a system of justice. It's really a system of injustice, filled up with Marxists, fascists, communists, and radical left Democrats. But also, it has great American patriots who see what is happening to our country, who see that our country is going bad, it's going communist, and they're not going to allow it to continue to happen. They're going to stop it. These are the most important people right now in the history of our country. We will win. We will bring back America. We will make America great again. Thank you very much.
El presidente Donald Trump dice, atención demócratas, cuidado con lo que desean, cuidado con lo que piden.
These indictments and lawsuits are all part of my political opponent's campaign plan. It is election interference, and they are going to use the DOJ and the FBI to help them, which is totally illegal. It's what happened before. You remember the FBI and Twitter? They call it Twitter files and so much more. Crooked Joe pushed this litigation hard to get it done. He wanted to get it done and get it done as fast because he can't put two sentences together. This is a new low in presidential politics. To the Democrats, I say, be careful what you wish for.
Además, el presidente Donald Trump dice lo siguiente, juntos volveremos a regresar al poder desde estos siniestros y enfermas personas que están actualmente en el gobierno federal. Esto fue lo que dijo.
Under crooked Joe Biden, our country is going through some very difficult times. The rule of law is being destroyed and the justice system is being wielded as a weapon against Joe Biden's political opponents, me primarily. Over the past few months, I've heard from countless Americans who are deeply disturbed by these appalling political persecutions and attacks. I want to say to you today, do not despair and do not lose hope. Every injustice they throw at us, every hoax, witch hunt, and abuse of power must only harden our will and steel to resolve to save our nation. This is the nation we love. We will save it. We will not let this happen. Our vindication will come on Election Day 2024. We will take back power from these lunatic, sick, and sinister people. We will expose their corruption for history to see, and justice will be done. So keep on fighting and turn all of our frustration and your frustration and energy into determination to achieve an epic victory in November 2024. Nothing is more important. This will be the most important election in the history of our country. Our country is going bad. Our country is going into a communist state, and we can't let that happen. We will make America great again. We cannot let anything happen to this precious country of ours. Thank you very much.
El presidente dijo, no se desesperen, no vamos a perder la esperanza. Nuestra vindicación volverá nuevamente para las elecciones en el 2024. Esto fue lo que dijo el presidente también.
I want to say to you today, do not despair and do not lose hope. Every injustice they throw at us, every hoax, witch hunt, and abuse of power must only harden our will and steel to resolve to save our nation. This is the nation we love. We will save it. We will not let this happen. Our vindication will come on Election Day 2024. We will take back power from these lunatic, sick, and sinister people. We will expose their corruption for history to see, and justice will be done. So keep on fighting and turn all of our frustration and your frustration and energy into determination to achieve an epic victory in November 2024. Nothing is more important. This will be the most important election in the history of our country. Our country is going bad. Our country is going into a communist state, and we can't let that happen. We will make America great again. We cannot let anything happen to this precious country of ours. Thank you very much.
El presidente dijo, las acusaciones contra mí deben ser veraz como una contribución de la campaña del corrupto Joe Biden y sus matones radicales de izquierda que quieren inhabilitarme presidencialmente. Señores, este es el último video que les quiero mostrar traducido en español, donde el presidente dice, cuidado con lo que desean, cuidado con estos demócratas que desean contra mi persona, porque la victoria para el 2024 será contundente. Miren esto.
These crazy indictments against me should be viewed as campaign contributions to crooked Joe Biden and his radical left thugs. This will be their updated form of cheating and election interference. Remember, these are Biden indictments. They're not pure and simple. They're not coming down from heaven. These are indictments made up by Joe Biden and the people that surround him, mostly the people that surround him. He's got a bad group. They're thugs. They're radical left fascists. They're Marxists. They're communists. They have the worst people. But these people made these indictments. So when they say, oh, Donald Trump is going to court, no. We're going to court to fight a crooked system, a corrupt system. And Democrats better be careful what they wish for, because this kind of thing can happen to them, and it can happen very quickly. Thank you very much.
Ok, señores, terminamos con este video. ¿Qué les parece estas informaciones? Me gustaría que me dejen un gran comentario y que vamos a compartir este video de manera masiva, que se haga viral. Se tiene que hacer viral este video porque muchas personas se tienen que enterar de lo que está pasando en los Estados Unidos y a nivel mundial. Si tienes a un familiar o un amigo o una persona cercana, inclusive un vecino, que no está al tanto sobre este tipo de información, compártele este video. Regálame un gran like como forma de apoyo a este canal y espero que te suscribas y actives la campanita para que la plataforma te notifique cuando suba un nuevo video. Cuídense, señores, Dios me los bendiga y hasta luego.